This is an ATC, and this is a Grigri. They are both classic blade devices commonly used by climbers. With their own features and benefits, in this video, I'm going to walk through the differences, pros and cons of each. Hopefully, by the end of the video, you know which one to get. Hey, this is Zhandeqi from Yangshuo. Before the video starts, I just want to point out that no belay device will make up for bad belay habits or sloppy belaying technique. Make sure you have a thorough understanding and receive a proper training of how to use it before you are out in the field. ATC is one of the tube-style belay devices that relies on the friction and the belayer's active hand on the brake strand, which means if you don't keep a hand on the brake strand, the rope will fly through. While a Grigri is an assisted braking device with a built-in camming mechanism that locks the rope in a fall. The camming mechanism can be failed in some circumstances, so even if there's assisted braking that automatically locks and pinches the rope and prevents the climber from falling, it still requires your hand to be holding on to the brake strand, just in case. Both of these need to be paired with a carabiner. Specifically, an ATC needs an HMS carabiner for the rope to run over smoothly. Compare these two. An ATC is smaller and lighter than a Grigri. When you're traveling and climbing with a lot of climbing gear, every gram counts, and it can really add up if you already have a lot of gear on your harness. An ATC is less expensive than a Grigri, more beginner-friendly, easy to learn how to use it, more versatile. You don't have to learn or readjust your skill set when you are moving upwards to more advanced climbing, mountaineering, multi-pitch climbing, or double rope rappel. And for a wet climbing rope, an ATC is often preferred over a Grigri because the simpler friction-based design of an ATC provides better control and friction compared to the camming mechanism of a Grigri. Believe it or not, we get a lot of sudden shower rain during the monsoon season in Yangshuo. ATC teaches you great belay habits. It requires a hand on the brake strand at all times. So if you build your belay skill around an ATC, when you switch over to a Grigri, then you'll be more vigilant about the brake strand hand. More risks in some circumstances, more belayer fatigue. It requires more energy when someone is hanging. It could be someone is trying to complete their hours-long project, or some new climbers who don't want to give up too soon. It's safer when climbing outdoor. Why? You are belaying someone when a big rock hits you and you passed out. Thanks to the assisted braking, your partner survives. It eliminates some belayer fatigue. Belayer could save some energy when someone is hanging. Heavier, cumbersome, more expensive, cannot be used for double rope rappel. Steeper learning curve. It's complacent. It builds relaxed belaying habits. You are more prone to danger when switching over to an ATC if the belayer doesn't have any prior knowledge or training to it. Okay, final thoughts on these two. Depending on where to use it and who are using it, there's no correct choice, only different choice. It all boils down to personal preference and application scenarios. There's much more to learn about both of these devices in different scenarios. And if you are just starting out and learning how to use it in a gym, I recommend getting an ATC first. You will build good belaying habits. And if you do mostly single pitch sport climbing at a crag, and you often belay a projecting climber, a Grigri may be a better choice. But here is my 2 cents. You should get both. Why? If you're thinking about getting one of these, which means you are into rock climbing already, sooner or later you're going to be using one or the other. They are all very durable. It's once and for all investment. Up until this video is recorded in 2025, I've seen people still belaying with Grigri 1, which was invented like 20-25 years ago. And with an ATC sitting in your climbing bag, you're always ready the double rope rappel. However, I recommend mastering ATC first. The learning curve of a Grigri would not be that much if you master the ATC first. Let me put it this way. An ATC is like a manual car. A Grigri is like an auto car. If you learn how to drive a manual car first, then it's easier for you to learn how to drive an auto car. It's not the same case, the other way around. Well, that's it for this video. Hopefully it gives you the information you need. See you guys in the next one. Peace.